Good morning, everybody. Welcome back into another day of live trades with Dre. Appreciate you guys tuning in, whether it's live on the stream or on the playback. But without further ado, let's get into it. Today is Friday, November 7th. We have some Canadian news at 5:30 that just passed, but we also have U.S. dollar news at 7, medium impact University of Michigan consumer sentiment as well as inflation expectations. Don't know if it will create a lot of volatility that will drive price a certain direction, but nonetheless something to keep in mind. Something we might want to trade after the fact, but yeah, looking at the charts going into the night, I had marked out this 4 hour for value gap on NQ, but as you can see, we have disrespected and closed beneath it, pointing to the fact that we have a bearish draw on liquidity today. I was kind of hoping we would retrace to equilibrium of this range that we created yesterday, but as of right now, we're not showing signs of doing that. So zoom out to the weekly time frame. Today's Friday. Typically, I want to see price retrace from its highest or lowest point. So it's a bearish candle, right? So I want to believe we created the low, right? And then potentially could see a retracement. Going down to the daily time frame. Let's see. We have this inversion gap. Price respected, traded through, respect, bounced up from, now we're currently in it. Also overlaps with this daily bullish value gap. But I'm gonna mark the inversion, daily bullish inversion gap. Four-hour time frame. We got a 4 hour inversion gap right here. I like that we're respecting the 50% mark, the consequent encroachment. And now looking at the 1 hour, we got London lows right here. And look at these juicy equal highs here. So right off the bat, my hope is that at market open, we dip lower, take out these lows, get displacement, and then we move higher. And then by the end of today, we'd be at these highs. So let me make note that that's a bearish inversion now. So we got market open right now. Again, that displacement we'd like to see. Oh man, look at this gap. So we close up here, and then we open down here. Yeah, this is definitely gonna go higher today with this gap. Just a matter of waiting for my setup to form my model, which is a sweep of liquidity, which is right here, London low. I want to see us get a break in market structure. So I want to see price close above this candle. Create an order block, or a breaker block, I should say. That'd be beautiful. Pressing up. Boom. What? Gotta fix my funded next account. Give me 1 second. Okay, we should be good now. There we go. Yes. Sweeping. It's letting low now. Oh, pardon me. Forgive me. Last line of standing was this daily bullish for value gap. So far, we're disrespecting it. Also got this order block here. This 15-minute bearish for value gap is interesting. Although we wicked through it, the body's all we're thin. We're all below this consequent encroachment, the 50% mark. So it's pretty significant. Take a look at our regular trading hours. Ooh, once again, gap. I think we most certainly will see price trace upwards at some point today. Dow Jones also got opening range gap. Dow is approaching a daily bullish for value gap. This could be an area of support. absolutely melting. Don't know if my London model is gonna form today, but we shall see. Red Sea on S&P. Thank you. What it do? Great. Nasdaq red. Dow Jones red. Yeah, there's a good chance Seb doesn't form today, which I'm cool with. 1 for 1 on the week. There is a fountain filled with blood, drop from Emmanuel's vein. Look 20 to 30% retracement level in the weekly candle, which, sure enough, overlaps slightly with London highs. Let's test it on ES, shall we? So, new 4-hour candle will open at the next hourly candle open, which is 7 a.m. So, be mindful of that. I'll just sit and wait. Gonna read my morning devotional, morning and evening by Charles Spurgeon. Very good morning, my brother. Welcome in. What we're looking for on price, particular NQ, is we've swept is at the low of this box here. This green box is the London session low, London kills and lows. We swept that low with this move right after the New York market open. I'm waiting for a V-shaped recovery out of there, showing displacement and shift in market structure that we want to move higher. And my target will be these highs up here. around 25, 350 essentially. Same thing happened on S&P 500. Swept London lows, we're moving higher. Swept London lows, Dow's already moving higher. Um, Also, on the weekly time frame, since today is Friday, it's the last trading day of the week, and so typically what will end up happening is we'll retrace a little bit right before the market closed. So we've had a strong bearish candle, but since it's the last day of the week, as you can see, price doesn't just close at the low, right? We sometimes retrace a little bit, and so um, that further confirms just the slight move higher I want to see. Ha, appreciate it. Big dub in the chat. Hopefully we get another one. That was my only trade of the week so far. Hopefully, could end the week 2 for 2. What did that trade look like? Well, lucky for you, I got a digital journal, so I'll pull that up right now. Let me lock in here real quick. We'll mark this fair value gap that we're in. Dow Jones violated its fair value gap. It's already created an inversion gap right here. Bullish inversion gap. So this could be an area of support for price to move up to these highs, but I'm not interested in Dow Jones today. ES right there hasn't disrespected it yet. And then bearish, there you go. Okay, Vern, I'm gonna show you the trade we took. So we got 5 minutes left till 7 a.m. So this is called TradeZilla. It's a digital trading journal. And what I love is it automatically links to your account. So like your executions, it'll automatically upload them and you can just go in and add your notes to them, which makes it so much easier. What the? So they made a Forex demo account. No, Forex is a widely traded market. These concepts apply very much so to it. I would just say instead of actual doing like for foreign exchange currency, maybe look into the futures, right? So like right here, I have the Euro futures, British pound futures, Canadian dollar futures. Futures are just cleaner to trade because in Forex, you always have to worry about spread, right? And that leaves room for a brokerage platform to basically, it's called give you slippage. So like, let's say you're wanting to put in a buy order, you'll want to buy here, but if the spread is wide, your order will get placed all the way up here instead. Whereas in futures, that doesn't happen. And so, but no, I'm glad you opened up a demo account, man. That's awesome. Like I said, if you're truly interested in learning how to trade, that is exactly where you want to start, is on a demo account for at least 6 months or two, whatever you feel confident, comfortable to risk your own money. But But yeah, my bad. I forgot to text you back a couple weeks ago. So we'll link up, man. Touch base. Uh-oh, one of my alerts popping off. Dow Jones. Okay, we're getting that shift. And Q and ES are lagging behind, but I think our setup might happen today. Okay, we got one more minute left till new candle forms, but so essentially this is what my trade on Tuesday looked like. So on the daily time frame, we had this strong bearish candle. Clearly we're bearish. 1 hour time frame going into the market open. We had London highs here that we swept while we retraced into this 1 hour from value gap. But London lows remained intact. So I was waiting for a shift in structure to go ahead and move lower. And that happened on the 5 minute. On the 5 minute chart, we took out London highs right here by retracing to this 1 hour bearish value gap. And then we created a shift in market structure with this bearish inversion gap that we created. And then I just did a market execution, but it actually retraced a little bit into it. And my target was just beneath London lows here at the whole level, 25,600. So this is literally my setup that I look for every day. Take out one side London, move to the other one. Today I want to see us take out this side of London, the lows, and move to the other one, the highs. And uh-oh, says my stream is not receiving enough video. This thing lagging, guys. What did I say? How much did you stake on the last trade? How much did you go out for? So the way I like to view my risk management, whether it's measuring how much money I put into a trade or how much money I earned or won from a trade, I think about it in percentages because the dollar amount is just relative, right? If I told you I made $100, right, trading on a $1,000 account, that's amazing. But if I told you I made $100 trading with $1 million account, that's not amazing. And so I think about it in percentages. And so for that particular trade, I risked half of a percentage, so 0.5%. And my risk to reward ratio was just about a 2.6, 2.7 to 1 risk reward ratio, or reward to risk ratio, I should say. And it netted me a 1.5% gain on the day. So all that to say, that particular trade, 1.5% goes back to the analogy, right? If 1.5% on $1,000 account is less than 1.5% on $1 million account, right? But nonetheless, 1.5% on a day. I mean, with trading, that's solid. Especially I mean, if you think from an investor standpoint, most people get excited when you tell them you can make them 10% in a year. 10 to 15% in a year. And so if you compound 1.5%, if you're able to even just get that every month, you'd be at 12, what, 1.5 times 12, 18%. And so literally, if I would just take one trade like that every month on an investment account, I could go manage some money for some people, you know? But nonetheless, yeah, I like to think of my risk and reward in terms of percentages. Looking like it's gonna be a no trade day. Oh, oh, wait, Jason, all right, we had a new hourly candle open. I don't like that it gapped down so much like this. Yeah, maybe 4 hour candle printing as well. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get longs today. Give me 1 second. I gotta go make a bottle for the baby boy. I'll be right back. You guys watch the charts for me. We back. We back. We back. Let's go. We're starting to see something I like to see. One last little manipulation move here. Finna get this shit. As soon as we invert this, I'm gonna go long. Target these highs. 360. Stop at that low right there. Nice 3 to 1. So this is a prime example. So on this trade, Vern, I will want to risk no more than 0.5% to 0.7%. And now, since this is a 3 to 1 risk to reward ratio, as you can see here, 3 to 1. If I were to get in right here on a long and we exited right here, risking 0.07%. If we landed a 3 to 1, that'd be a 2.1% gain on the day. Now, if I risked 0.5%, that'd be a 1.5% gain on the day. And so you just got to think in percentages, right? So whether you're dealing with $1,000 account or $100,000 account, that's all that matters is the percentages. But I like the formations that are forming right now. I'm one of the best. Some ICT traders are going long right now. But me, I'm going to wait till we get confirmation on the 5 minute. Luke, if you're tuned in, you seeing longs or shorts today? Wow. Just when I thought it was going to invert, it did not. Not getting any follow through. Be mindful of this bearish 15-minute fair value gap. I need to get a Sandman Q. See, what was the result of 7 a.m. news? Bearish mode. And looking like a Notre Dame. Oh, snap. How you finna act? Hey Q, let's see you invert this gap. Do we dare take Dow Jones? There's no way Dow Jones is the cleanest out of all of them. That'd be a crazy plot twist. I'm gonna give it 10 minutes. I'm done. See what happens. I think the 8 a.m. candle, for whatever reason, is gonna give us what we're looking for. Price has just been weird, but it's also we're in a government shutdown, so what see first presented for regulars right there. Now I just not getting the follow through that I want to see. I can't believe it, but Dow Jones is actually the cleanest play out of all of them. Wow, very interesting. Well, I'm gonna let price breathe a little bit. I mean, this is crazy. Between 640 and in here, this is all we got? You serious? Like, what is this? Let's chop, 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 chop. Well, I'm glad I didn't do that market excuse. Well, I'm gonna end the stream here and go get ready for the day. I still think bias could play out. If we don't get all the way to London highs, we could definitely drop towards it just because we have this opening range gap marked out with these gradient levels. And real quick, just looking at regular trading hours, we always typically retrace a little bit, except like right there and there, but overall, it'd be nice to get some kind of retracement in this back into this gap, but we'll see. But I'm gonna keep an eye on it from a distance. But Anywho, y'all have a blessed 4-day weekend. Do the Veterans Day or 3-day weekend. Or if you don't have it off, that's too bad. But nonetheless, thank you to all the veterans for your service. Appreciate you all tuning in. God bless you. Have a beautiful and blessed day.